2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. It's always happening in Brooklyn, the Barclays Center, right in the middle of all the action. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaking up midway through the season. You look at Atlanta, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first. And, of course, the Nets, now 7.5 games back.
Well, right now for the Hawks, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
And with tip-off coming right up, we've got just enough time to hear from the sideline. Allie, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point rule change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
Now Atlanta starting five. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Reddish combine at guard. And it's a Kongwu in at the five down low. And for Brooklyn, Durant and Griffin the combo out front. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's James Harden. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Outside Craig. Griffin passes to Durant. Right wing. They grab their own miss. Out to Craig. Three-pointer. Collins with the rebound. Here's Young. Pass to Collins. Here's Hunter. Collins. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Collins, a good look. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Pass to Durant. Knocks down the triple.
And just how easy is that for KD? It's amazing, effortless, elevating, and keeping his balance. Another triple.
Now Collins. Here's Young. Takes it inside. He's off on the layup.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Pass to Harden. Shot is up. He can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Nails it from three.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
And it's Harden penetrating and then Harden with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Reddish. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside Hunter. 4 on the clock. Over Craig. No good, off the front rim. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
So it's Atlanta now, after the basket by Brooklyn. Collins, left side. Over Craig. Collins passes to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Puts one up from 19. Over to the left wing. Here's Collins. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Collins has got 6.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Outside Craig. Pass to Griffin. Outside Durant. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Durant's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Hunter. Collins outside. The 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Brooklyn trailing. Harden, the pass to Craig. And here's Griffin. Outside Durant. Pass to Harden. Releases. Rebound Atlanta. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Harden finds Griffin. Back to Harden. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. There's the drive. Oh, denied by Durant.
The large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Three-pointer, Harden. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Now here's Young. And he lobs it up. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Now here's Craig. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hunter passes to Young. To the paint. Here's Collins. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going. You love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, and it's a tough guy to match up with.
Now here's Harden. He played a great game against Golden State. Lets the 3 fly. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant. Now, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Free throw is good from Collins.
The leap that we saw John Collins make last year was pretty awesome. Scary thing is he's just going to keep getting better and wants to improve that consistency in terms of his shooting range around the top of the key.
And the Nets making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Okiki's checked in for the Hawks. And both free throws good for Collins.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The drive by Harden, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Reddish. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
Reddish. Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
He's such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
Bogdanovich has checked in for the Hawks. Grant comes in for Young. Both shots good from the stripe. The Nets have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Harris outside. Here's Lucas. Collins defending. Back to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With his first shot attempt. That's short off the rim.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Grant. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Kept alive. Pass to McCaw. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Grant finds Bogdanovich. Blocked. Harris outside. It's hauled in by Reddish. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Here's Bogdanovich. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Harris outside. Pass to McCaw. The kick out to Griffin. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The Hawks leading. Now here's Bogdanovich. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 2 points. That one goes.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Well, the Nets shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Pass to McCaw. For 3, here's Harris. Sinks it from distance.
no way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
That's tipped. Here's McCaw. 13 points in the win against Golden State. Harris outside. There's the triple. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Bogdanovich from long range. Rebounded by the Nets.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Pass to McCaw. Here's Harris. Now here's Griffin. Defended by Bogdanovich. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Bogdanovich. That's his first personal.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Hill, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Forbes comes in for Reddish. One shot. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Here's Forbes.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. Okeke can't hit. Here's McCaw. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Grant, the pass to Bogdanovich. Shot to stop the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Down the first one.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it. He can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Here's Forbes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And with a pause in the action, let's check out the top shooting rookies from downtown this past month. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
The first free throw is good. Craig is checked in for Brooklyn. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Brooklyn trailing. Here's McCaw, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Hill, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Here's McCaw. Pass to Hill. Harris with it. Launches a three. Gets the three to fall. Harris has got 6.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gallinari. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside, Hill. Here's Griffin. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
And it's always great to see Gallo play that kind of defense, stepping up to the challenge.
James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break. Then back to the action. Well, the Nets know they're going to be lights out scoring the ball. But as Kevin Durant points out, on defense, it's all hands on deck.
This league is not one-on-one defense, so it's a team defense. And, the best defenders, the reason why they're the best defenders is because they got 4 guys behind them that's going to help them and that they trust. So, I think that's what makes us good when we do that.
Well, KD is an elite scorer, but Grant, he's also a plus defender.
He really is, B.A. I mean, he knows about defenders working together. I mean, they do it nightly trying to slow him down.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
We've got Joe Harris, Blake Griffin out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's George Hill, and it's McCaw in at shooting guard. So that's the Nets 5. Rejected by Okongwu. Grant with it. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Okiki. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
Well, you look at Collins. With how things stand now, it'd take a big change in the voting to get him into the top 10 in the East.
Yeah, much less the starting 5, but he shouldn't let that distract him from the honor of making it onto this list at all.
And it's hard to contain the excitement as we look ahead to what promises to be an outstanding All-Star weekend. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Here's McCaw. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Craig. Here's McCaw. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Grant, right side.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hill against Grant. Pass to Craig. Now Griffin. Over Grant. And that one's long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Timeout, timeout. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Grant. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Hill finds Harris. Griffin with it. For three, Durant drills it from deep. Durant's got 9.
KD defines efficient catch and shoot players. Perfectly timed there. Great rhythm off the pass.
Durant against Young. Pass to Hunter. Shot on the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 5 points in the game.
He can be dangerous in the pick and roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
Hill the pass to Harden. Here's Harris. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Young. Good work defensively by Hill.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Nets making their last shot. Gallinari inside. Durant's there. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Easy to forget that sometimes Gallo is 6'10", so skilled and is aggressive down there, making the D get physical with him.
Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
You know, the Gallinari nickname, Gallo, did you know that's Italian for rooster? Look it up. It's fact.
Reddish is checked in for the Hawks. Gallinari hits them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Harris. And here's Harden from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Hunter. Outside Gallinari. Now Young. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Young's got his second basket.
Trae Young not backing down from the physical defense on that play.
Harris outside. Outside Durant. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Nets lead by 3.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
We get DJ, and they're free. Who wants one? Come on, make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
bench here. Collins checked in. Here's Reddish. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
Trey Young, shooting 2.
Free throw is good. Young.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
And both free throws good for Young.
This could go down as the win-win trade of the draft over the last 3 or 4 years. The 5th pick in 2018, Trae Young traded on draft day for Luka Doncic, and they might have put a little chip on his shoulder, one that he played with in the second half of his rookie season.
He was all alone on that one. Durant's got 17.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Young. Takes the 3. The shot no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Harris finds Durant. Back to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Durant. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The baseline Jay. Reddish misses. The Nets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Harden with it. Okongwu on him. Harden misses. For Atlanta, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Pass to Young. And he's going for the oop here.
Interesting night where you're getting this kind of production from Collins. They're going to lean on him a little bit more now.
Here's Lucas. And here's Durant. Give him 20. Outside Harden for 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Nice to see Hunter showing a little bit of nasty out there.
Pass to Lucas. And here's Harris. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That one on Young. Bogdanovich has checked in for Hunter.
Team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. And at the line, 1 foul.
What's up? The Hawks have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. It's stolen. Pass to Harris. Here's Lucas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Reddish misses.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And the Nets miss again.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
The Nets with the lead. Here's Harden driving in. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Second chance effort. Rebounded by James Harden. And for the Nets, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Up top, Young, guarded by Durant. Pass to Reddish. High post Young. Durant's there. A nice shot by Young.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Here's Lucas. Shoots over Okongwu. Lucas can't get it to go.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Reddish, not just a scorer, also good at realizing when to dish.
Pass to Durant. Outside Harden. From outside the arc. That one is off. And Atlanta will come the other way. And that's their 3rd game of a long 6-game trip. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. Tries a 10-footer. And again, it's Atlanta.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pass to Lucas. Now here's Harris. Tightly guarded. We've got 1:13 left in the 2nd quarter. For 3, Durant. Rebound Atlanta.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's Okongwu. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They're really working the paint now.
The Nets shooting a decent 42% in the 2nd. Pass to Lucas. Now here's Harris. Give him 8 points now. Outside Harden. The 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Reddish. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish. A nice, consistent part of his game.
Now here's Harden. 16 points for him. Back to Harris. To stop the drought. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 11 from deep 3-point range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Hawks on top, leading by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. It was all John Collins in the first quarter. He had 18 points and 11 rebounds. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
The free throw line has been a huge factor in this game. The more aggressive team normally wins in the NBA. Racking up points at the free throw line is huge. but also it gets the other team involved. That shakes up their rotation. It's a win-win.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Nets?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Reddish combine at guard, and it's Okongwu in at the 5. Now here's Young. Okongwu, high post. Young, the pass to Collins. Here's Okongwu. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Griffin. Hunter against Craig. Outside Durant. Down low. That's good from Craig on the assist from Durant.
Skilled and instinctual enough to have the offense run through him. KD has become an expert at passing out of the pick and roll.
Now here's Young to the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Griffin, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Here's Durant. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Collins outside. Over Craig. Collins, no good. Brooklyn shooting around 44%. Not bad. And that one's good. Craig for 3. Craig's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Young, basket counts. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
Here's Reddish. He can't hit that time. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Count the basket and the foul. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Okiki's checked in for the Hawks. Grant comes in for Reddish.
1 shot.
That's good from Harden.
A nightly triple-double threat. Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
Outside Young. On the take. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Craig. He's got 5. Guarded by Young. Pass to Durant. The three is up. The shot comes out. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Both teams will make substitutions. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Brooklyn foul.
And the Nets making a change here. Hill's checked in.
Coming up on the floor for your Knicks, George Hill.
Here's Grant. He has 6. Hunter on the wing. And there's a 3-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Hill the pass to Craig. Now Griffin. He's covered by Gallinari. Durant way outside. Rebound Atlanta. Durant outside. Pass to Hunter. And the layup is good off the glass. Hunter's got 9 points.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Here's McCaw, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Great D that time from Gallinari.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Griffin with it. Now Craig. On the wing, Durant. Clock at 6. Pass to Griffin. Count that one. Griffin's got his second basket of the game.
You have to do better than that. Griffin is a pro at muscling in those difficult shots.
Hunter passes to Gallinari. Back to Hunter. Here he goes. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Here's McCaw. Outside Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Brooklyn.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
The first one falls.
Kind of tough to be a big wing in the LeBron James era. We're constantly compared to what it is he does, but Durant has risen to that challenge and uniquely qualified to be an elite player.
And both free throws good for Durant. The Hawks trailing. And here's Grant. He's got 6. Here's Gallinari. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. against Hill. Pass to Durant. Fires for three. And it's Okeke with a rebound.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Now here's Hunter. Defended by Craig. Here's Forbes. Outside Gallinari. Hits a three-pointer. Gallinari's got 7 points.
When Gallinari pulls up for three, it's usually a high percentage shot. So smart at taking outside looks.
Hill the pass to Craig. Outside Durant. And there's the drive. Good on the shot. Durant's got 26.
KD sets up those crossovers as a big 7-footer. He handles the ball so well, and that's a great decision out of a pick and roll set.
Now here's Hunter. He's got 11. The drive by Grant. Up and in on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's McCaw. And they get it back. Here's Lucas. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hill. Gallinari pulls it in. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant outside. This for the time. Blocked. Durant against Hunter. Nice shot by Durant. And he's got 28 now.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
Checked in for Durant. Bogdanovich has checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Grant finds Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Grant against Hill. Out to the wing. Here's McCaw. Pass to Lucas. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Nets lead by 4. Hill against Grant. Now here's Hunter. Here's Okeke. Over Hill. That one rolls around and rims out. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 6 from 3-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. Lets a floater go. And he lays it in. And now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Now George Hill making me get out a box of tissues. Sweet teardrop there.
Grant against Hill. Grant's shot is off. And the net shooting has been great at 58% of the third. Hill with it. Picked up by Grant. Hill can't connect. And the Hawks shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Gallinari finds Grant. Lets it go from deep. And they'll get another chance. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Gallinari. And Reddish is subbed in for Hunter. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Nets on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
Bogdanovich, 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And Bogdanovich has raised a lot of eyebrows with his consistent play over the past couple seasons. He can really be a spark plug for your ball club as he's able to knock down threes and produce points in a hurry.
Harden, he's checked in for Harris. Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Grant. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Nets with a lead. Here's McCaw. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Young, the pass to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Nets. Harden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to McCaw, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Hawks on D. 7-point differential. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's so effective and efficient on the offensive end. I mean, when Harden is not setting up the play, he's finishing.
Now here's Young. 12 points for him. Here's Okongwu. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Here's McCaw. Collins defending. And that one good. Give him 8 points now.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Three-pointer, Harden. Atlanta with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Reddish. Oh, great D that time from Craig.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. Here's Young. Here's Okongwu. And the layup is good. Okongwu's got 16 points.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Harden, the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And for the Hawks, Young and Reddish combine at guard. John Collins out there with the Kongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in at small forward. Here's Reddish.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Outside Young. A shot from the low post is good.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
His first foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And Reddish, here we go. And he comes up with a bucket.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Knocks it loose. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Young with it. Harden picks him up. Young with the bucket.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And the Nets call time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with the flurry. Guys.
And Allie, thanks. There's Bogdanovich with the three. The kick out to Young. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Back to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
And I love how Harden makes scoring look effortless, filling it up in such a hurry.
Here's Reddish. Left side Young. The shot won't fall. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. Now here's Harden. Shoots over Collins. They get it back. Another shot. And it's blocked by Collins.
Oh, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Reddish. And he's going for the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Collins defending. To Lucas. Here's McCaw. 3 on the clock. From downtown. And they recover it. Here's Griffin. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Harden. Here's McCaw. Rejected by Okongwu. Bogdanovich against Griffin. Lets it go. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Griffin following the score by Atlanta. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset, keeping his balance even when the D is present.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Collins outside. Shoots over Harden. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Pass to Harris. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Young. And the shot goes down. And it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Hunter against Harris. Harden from outside. And they'll get another chance. Buries it from 3.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits to make sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
High post Young. Durant's there. Okongwu. The kick out to Young. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Young's got 8 here in this quarter.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by Reddish.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
From 12 feet. Second shot opportunity. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
And the Nets making a change here. Craig's checked in. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Outside Durant. This one for three. Drains the triple. Durant's got 31 points.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Here's a Kongwu. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his second personal. Team second.
So it's Brooklyn now, trailing by 4. Griffin outside. To the wing on the left. And Collins with the big block. Hunter against Craig. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Now here's Harden. Outside Craig. Outside Durant. Offensive board. Griffin. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Griffin always plays hard in the paint. He knows he's going to have to stay gritty.
At the line, Blake Griffin. And out the line, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's one of the more popular players in the NBA in terms of fan support. They just love Blake Griffin's charisma.
Pass to Reddish. Collins with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Reddish. Here's a Kongwu. Defended by Harden. And a deep 3 from Young. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. And Griffin slams it in.
Must see BG. You can see he stayed ready for that one. A terrific offensive time.
That's his second personal. 3rd team foul.
Finds Young. Back to Hunter. To the paint. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Hunter.
DeAndre Hunter.
Hunter's got 3 assists in the game.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Bang. Your Brooklyn Nets.
Time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Here's Griffin. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 16th rebound on the night. Young against Durant. Young, the pass to Collins. From 15 feet away. Rebounded by James Harden. Brooklyn trailing. And a Nice finish on the layup. Harden's got 27.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Now here's Young. Hunter on the wing. Collins outside. And too long on the shot. Well, the Nets shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Right side Harden. And Harden with the slam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce. So it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Here's Young. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 26.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
That's his second personal. 14 foul. At the line, James Harden. At the line, 2 times.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Outside Young. Drops in the 3. Young's got 23.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's hauled in by Reddish. Atlanta's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Pass to Young. 59 seconds left in the game. Money!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Harden with it. From deep. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Young. 29 seconds left in the 4th. And
Trae Young looking like one of those young players who on a nightly basis gives you something you haven't seen before.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're losing by 5. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. .27 seconds left in the final quarter. Inside. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Yeah, the focus on the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Here's Young. And so they foul intentionally.
This is 3rd personal. Team's 5th foul. At the line for the Hawks, Trae Young. At the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Doesn't go that time. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. The three from Craig. The shot off that time. So this one belongs to the Hawks. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Trey, this is a young team. Talk about the chemistry and the connection and how you play together.
I mean, if you're around us outside of the locker room, you can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I mean, I love this group.
The connection is there on and off the court, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.